Buzz cut. Pressure grows on Hillary from left and right. Hillary challengers converge on SC. Big stakes for Rubio. Walker in Iowa. Kasich sets collision course with Jeb. Sometimes, you just have to write it out. Pressure grows on Hillary from left and right. The stakes are getting higher for Hillary Clinton. Liberal outlets and Democratic donors are pressuring her to offer substantive answers to the growing body of evidence against her and her husband and their cash fracking operation. That means she will soon have to meet the press this time. Expect a soft focus interview with a credible but credulous reporter rather than the horror of her email press conference. While Clinton and her team are rehearsing lines that don't sound like a deposition but can get past the legal department, the more serious challenge is on the horizon. Katie Couric doesn't put you under oath. Trey Gowdy does. House Speaker John Boehner said Clinton violated the law when she destroyed more than 30,000 emails from her time as Secretary of State and that he was open to trying to subpoena her servers. And now, Clinton has been called to testify about her role in the cover-up of the Benghazi attack. She has said in the past that she would cooperate, but recently refused the offer of a closed-door chat. Will she refuse to appear in public? Would she fight a subpoena? The stakes are higher now that allegations of corruption are stacking up. Benghazi leads to questions about her servers and destruction of evidence. The destruction of evidence leads to questions about the new allegations of official misconduct. But does she dare say no? The high-stakes legal gambits that have been the hallmark of the Clintons' decades in Washington are heading into new territory. Whatever else you think about her, at least everyone can agree that Clinton's candidacy means business for the D.C. defense bar. As to whether voters wish to endure more rounds of legal wrangling and Clinton drama is up to them. You'd better watch it. In the Fox News investigation, the Tangled Clinton Web, anchor Bret Baier follows the money where it came from, where it went, and how it may have changed American policy. The hour will feature an exclusive interview with Peter Schweizer, author of the soon-to-be-released book, Clinton Cash. The special airs Friday at 10 p.m., Saturday at 5 p.m. and Sunday at 3 p.m. and 10 p.m. all times Eastern. Sunday Showdown, Fox News Sunday with Chris Wallace welcomes Schweizer and Clinton loyalist and former White House counsel Lanny Davis. Check local listings for air times in your area. # Media Biz. Guests including Mercedes Schlapp, Joe Trippi and Bob Cusack joined host Howard Kurtz to examine the Clinton coverage. # Media Biz airs Sunday at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. at Power Play. Fox News Chief White House Correspondent Ed Henry and WatchX Chief Congressional Correspondent Susan Ferricchio joined Chris Sturwalt to break down the Clinton campaign's damage control strategy. Hillary challengers converge on South Carolina. As the Republicans hit Iowa this weekend, the Democrats take over South Carolina. On Saturday, former Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley, Clinton factotum Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe, former Rhode Island Governor Lincoln Chafee and advisor to former Senator Jim Webb, DV8, Mudcat Saunders, will speak at the South Carolina Democratic Convention. Senator Bernie Sanders, IVT, arrives a day early party's annual Jefferson-Jackson dinner. O'Malley touts student loan fix. O'Malley polishes his liberal laurels in a wacko op-ed. In Maryland, we saw these trends and refused to give up, but like any state, we couldn't solve the problem on our own. To really make a dent in student debt, the federal government will have to act. With your second cup of coffee, the internet has become the scene of a war of attrition among grammarians. Is comprised of acceptable usage. Not strictly speaking. What about had developed? Is the had developed not really necessary, or is it strictly wrong? While most of us observe the gross depredations of our language by text speak and ignorance, Twitter might do well to develop a symbol for its "they're not there." But these things are widely agreed to be wrong. What about on the margins? The Economist takes a look in the trenches of the Great Grammar War. Poll check. Real Clear Politics averages Obama job approval, approve, 44.8% / disapprove, 49.9% direction of country, right direction, 30.0% / wrong track, 60.4% big stakes for Rubio. Walker in Iowa. This weekend's gathering of Iowa social conservatives comes at a crucial moment. Senator Marco Rubio returns to the state on a hot streak with higher poll numbers following his successful launch. But Governor Scott Walker, Wisconsin, an Iowa favorite from a previous foray, is looking to do in Iowa what he recently did on a return trip to New Hampshire. show conservatives he's still their man and demonstrate that he can handle the heat of being in the top tier. Walker is barnstorming through the conservative counties of Northwest Iowa today ahead of Saturday's event.